Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to check out the second song off of the brand new EP titled It's the Lily by U2. This song is titled Inner Life. Let's take a listen. Yeah.
I'll meet you with the fair on the underground, wherever you be found. I'll meet you there.
Ooh.
I'll meet you in time.
Let's go.
I'll meet you cruel or kind. The hot ways of time need someone understanding on the platform, but it's the other side. You in the air, I'll meet you when you're not there. The shopping list of all you missed, let's go there. I'll meet you in the surreal, I'll meet you in the joy you steal. Stones and sticks, you're kicking the pricks, and still I'm learning how to kneel. Not to feel. And when we reach the circle line, and when we stop the clocks, stop in time to wake up an unforgiving sun, wake in the dream that space that occupies your place. I'll meet you
guys,
there.
I love the instrumentation to this song.
A penny on the track, we run and get it back. The driver on the train, souls are so much pain, says love will flatten, but it won't crack. The coin will crack.
All right, guys. So that was a U2 with in a life. The second song off of their brand new EP is the Lily. Guys, you know what? I honestly have to say this one, caught me, off guard a little. Going into the song, I wasn't expecting anything too heavy. I thought maybe, we'd get another, polished, arena ready U2 track, but instead, this one, feels way more personal, almost like the band, pulled the curtain back and just, spoke, from the heart. What really, stood out, is the tone. First, I mean, it's the tone. I love the fact that it's calm, love the fact that it's reflective, and honestly a bit vulnerable. Bono, didn't come in, trying to overpower the song. I love the fact that, he leans into it. His delivery, feels more intentional, like, every word actually means something, not just filling space. And that's the thing, about this track, guys. It's not trying to be big, it's trying to be real. Musically, it sits in that, modern U2 space. I mean, it's clean, it's atmospheric, it's layered, but straight back, just enough to let the emotions breathe. But the Edge, guys, he kept things subtle on this particular song. You still get those signature textures, but they are not dominating. It feels like the instrumentation, is actually supporting the message, instead of competing with it. There's also a slow build, but it never explodes, and I actually respect that. Not every single song needs a huge payoff. This one stays intimate all the way through. The message of the song, I feel like lyrically, this is where the song really hits. To me, it's about friendship, it's about connection, and honestly, just needing people in your life. And I like that it doesn't overcomplicate it. It's simple, but not shallow. There is this underlying idea that life is heavy sometimes, and you are not meant to actually carry it alone. And in today's world, that message lands. It doesn't feel forced or preachy. It just feels honest. So I mean, for my honest take, if I'm to keep everything real, this isn't a song that's going to grab everyone immediately. If you are looking for that classic U2 stadium energy, or something explosive, this might feel a bit too mellow, or even a little slow on first listen. But I really think that that's intentional. This feels like a song that grows on you. The more you sit with it, the more it starts to resonate. So for my final thoughts, at the end of listening to this song, in a life, I feel like this song feels like U2 choosing sincerity over spectacle. It's not very flashy, it's not trying to go viral, it's just real. And honestly, that might be what makes it so special. If I'm to rate it, I'll definitely give this a hard 7.5 out of 10. I loved it. Yes, I really did love it. Let me know your thoughts about this one down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to keep going with all the songs off of this new EP. I'll be so glad to to check them out. Yeah, guys, if you're tuning in, if you're stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved. I very much appreciate it on here. My name is Philip, and on to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, peace out.